channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back with
another
reaction video. All right, y'all, man. Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
All right, so just to catch some of you guys up, you know what I'm saying, with what's going on. So yesterday, or the day before yesterday, one of the two, we had dropped a video. It was a Maga rap video by the artist name of Forgiato. What's the name? Forgiato something. Something comes out.
Forgiato.
Okay, Forgiato, right? And this guy, what's his name? Can't think of it. Y'all already know Hal's bad with names, so don't worry about me.
Bryson.
There you go. Boom. So, that was the first part of it. You know what I'm saying? We told y'all this is part 2, so now here we are coming into part 2. Y'all already seen the title anyway, but Jay, we're gonna let her let y'all know what we're gonna do anyway. So let them know.
Okay, this is part 2. This is the continuance to the Maga rap.
So it's like it's like a documentary too, by the way. So that's why it's 2 parts. But anyway, let's jump right into it. Before we do, everybody else out there who has not yet subscribed to that channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And comment down below, baby.
Come
and join the squad, man.
Yes.
If I pull you up by your shirt collar.
Oh.
You feel me?
Whoa, okay.
Half and J.
Yes.
Plus, we already kicking
Kick it
off.
off.
What? Good vibes, baby. Good vibes.
Boom. Wait a minute.
What?
Didn't we just do that?
Do what? No.
Yes, we did.
No, we did not.
Am I that
Yeah,
tired?
you that tired.
I'm tired, y'all.
Let's
I
get
thought
it.
we just did.
I'm sorry, bro. This transgender looking at me, bro. They want me to take the gym. I'm going carry more.
Ooh, did you?
No, what are you saying? Oh, wow.
That was a.
I'm sorry, bro. This transgender looking at me, bro.
He said he was disgusting.
They want me to take the gym. I'm going carry more. Want me to apologize because they got exposed. And VIB taking pictures.
Do you know these folks? You said hi.
Terry? Yeah, she lives here.
Seemed like Bryson didn't love seeing Terry.
He stands for what he stands for.
Doesn't bother you?
Nope. That Bryson has a problem is about him?
Yeah.
No, Bryson's his own man.
Yeah.
Bryson's deep in that Bible, you feel me? Terry, what's up?
See how he respected his opinion, views on something? He said he's heavy in that Bible, so that's who he is. I can't knock who he is. He's still my boy.
Right.
I may not agree with everything, but he's still my boy.
Right.
That's what the world needs to do.
Yeah. Easier said than done.
Hint.
Bible, you feel me? Terry, what's up?
I kind of dropped the ball with your mom because I signed that petition. I signed it as Terry. My voter name is.
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
So this particular video, what's
It's a song about Kyrie. They're on him because you want to take the vaccine?
you know, you guys got your heads on straight.
You love America, right? You're a big Trumper?
I voted for Trump. That's it. I'm sure.
Trumpers
You
out
voted
here.
for Trump?
We love Trump out
Oh
here,
my
baby.
gosh.
There's a bunch of gals like myself who are not liberal. We're not in the box.
Yeah.
We're not painted by the whole crowd that says, okay, if you're going to be trans or LGBT, you have to be in the liberal box. And we're not.
So what is it about MAGA or Trump that you like more than what I guess the liberals were offering?
I like freedom. And it's lost through totalitarian government.
So some MAGA rap stuff is just like talking about Trump and MAGA, and there's other songs that are anti-LGBTQ, that are anti-trans.
And
Does that bother you?
you know what? It doesn't bother me because there's ignorance out there. Everybody's entitled to their own worldview. We're all product of our culture, our upbringing. It doesn't mean this person can't be reached. It might be through the Holy Spirit. It might be through somebody like myself. But I would never push myself on anyone like that. I wouldn't go over to them and say, hey, you know, you should know this.
Even if they want to push their agenda
if they
of
want
not
to push
believing
back
that
on me, I
trans
listen
is
to them respectfully.
real.
I'm a big girl.
Do you hope that people sometimes who maybe hold those beliefs would do the same to you?
I wouldn't expect it, but it would be wonderful if it happened.
Yeah.
But that's my heart. My heart goes out to people.
That's right.
And it goes out to people in whatever walk of life.
Balling like I'm Magic Johnson, but no HIV.
You okay?
Yes, it's not a hurt.
You seem to be a little shook.
No, not shook. It just feels orchestrated.
Forgiato is like friends. He knows these people because he grew up around here.
I still think it's set up. I think this is a coordinated attack.
A coordinated attack?
Yeah,
By who?
not an attack, but a coordinated
You
attack.
think, who's setting this up? She
have
lives
no-
right there. She lives in that house.
I keep saying she. This is driving me. I am triggered right now.
Dang, you're triggered. I thought that was the liberals who were supposed to be triggered.
So he's still on that, on the transgender dude. He can't get over that. He got the pistol and everything though. You see him? Like, he tripping right now. Bryson tripping.
She's right there. She lives in that house.
I keep saying she. This is driving me. I am triggered right now.
Dang, you're triggered. I thought that was the liberals who were supposed to be triggered and
This is just like
sensitive. You're feeling like a bit of an animosity.
no.
towards
It's
them.
disgust. It's not animosity.
Disgust.
I don't. That person never did anything to me. It's not animosity at all. It's not that person specifically. It's every time I see somebody like that, like it's just like disgusting. Everybody talking about being tolerant, but nobody's tolerant of my Bible I read.
Who shut you down for your biblical beliefs?
SoundCloud and Spotify literally banned me due to hate speech. These are songs called Pride Month and a song called Safe Space. They banned me because of my biblical views on LGBTQ+.
Oh, because of hate speech towards LGBT
Yeah, hate speech, right?
people.
But then again, if a gay person say God was transgender, they can say that freely, no ban, no nothing. I'm not tolerant of like LGBT stuff. The LGBT person is definitely not tolerant of a Nazi. If somebody's a Nazi, you wouldn't be so tolerant. It's impossible for tolerance to be global. It just can't happen.
Are you tolerant of Nazis?
I think Nazis be able to speak if they want to speak.
What if they see you like
They don't
you see
have-
trans people?
They do.
And that's okay?
Yeah, that's they do. It's
Yeah,
just
but
words.
you right now with Terry believe that your truths or whatever about how you see Terry is correct.
Well-
So then that's also acknowledging that if a Nazi sees you as subhuman, if that's what they believe, then they're correct?
in their mind. But it's a different.
So then you're just correct in your mind.
No, that's not true. 80% of what I said is objectively true.
Show 2024, man.
Now, don't
So do you think he's contradicting himself, or you think he's making sense?
I think he's making sense because, like, from a biblical aspect, like,
Right.
it is what it is in the Bible.
Right.
Like, there's no arguing that.
Right.
So
So when she said about the KKK looking at him or whatever the case may be, do you think that's
I mean, that's their belief,
right?
you know, but it's not right.
Right.
I don't think that's hypocritical. That's not in the Bible,
Okay.
you know.
in their mind. But it's a different.
So then you're just correct in your mind.
No, that's not true. 80% of what I said is objectively true.
Show 2024, man.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. That person would never be allowed in my house to eat or drink, though.
You wouldn't let them in your house?
No, ma'am.
What are you scared of?
I'm transphobic, so I am kind of scared of them.
Terry likes the music. That's a trans person who likes your music.
Yeah, I think that person likes Forgiato Blow's music. And if it does like my music, I don't think if that person heard Safe Space of Pride Month, they would, have that same view. And they possibly could. If they could, it's still respect there. But that doesn't change how I view that person at all.
After my time in Florida, I traveled to the outskirts of Chicago to attend the God Save America Festival, a proof of concept show for a hopeful nationwide Maga rap tour featuring Forgiato, Bryson, and another rapper, Tyson James. But before the concert, I wanted to spend more time with Bryson to learn about how he got into Maga rap.
You can ask me any controversial question you want.
And after the interaction with Terry in Florida, I also wanted to learn more about his Christian faith and how that influences his music.
I don't know when everything went so woke. Why is there a feminist in every TV show? I can't watch a movie without seeing rainbows. I can't find a male music artist not wearing girl clothes.
I saw on your Twitter bio that you say you're like a Christian rapper. So
Yes.
you say,
Oh man, I say he's very firm on what he believes in. You know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at that though.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at that.
Rainbows, I can't find the male music artist not wearing girl clothes.
I saw on your Twitter bio that you say you're like a Christian rapper.
Yes.
Do you say you're a Christian rapper, a MAGA rapper, a combination of both?
So Maga rapper is a label that got pit on the lane. But I view myself as like a Christian conservative rapper, which you can call MAGA.
How do you feel about having the MAGA rap label associated with you? Do you like it?
Of course, I am MAGA. So I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Because I am MAGA. Like, you can't get more MAGA than me.
Define MAGA for me.
A lot of people think it's solely about Trump.
Right.
And I want to separate myself from that type of stuff.
Do you think that there's actually enough people in the MAGA world to like sustain your music and popularity? Like, let's say you were never deplatformed. You had every opportunity to reach every ear that's out there. Like, how big could you
I would probably be the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists out.
You think you'd be one of the biggest artists if you could reach everybody?
I had 400,000 followers on TikTok. I was getting 10,000 followers a day on TikTok. I had 250,000 followers on Instagram before I got banned. We would probably be, might not be Drake level. We would be at a level where we couldn't be ignored at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they got to take us down. Because, no disrespect, liberal opinions suck. I'm just on every single Friday. So this is Let's Go Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Featuring Tyson, James, and Chandler. And this song actually beat Adele 2 weeks in a row. She ended up passing us again, but it took her 2 weeks. We literally outsold her.
How much money did it make?
I think that week, the song revenue was $42,000.
That you saw directly?
Yeah, for a week. Usually when I release something, it gets like at least top 5 on iTunes.
Do you think most of the people who are coming to the concert this weekend are going to know any of these songs?
Nobody's here for a politician. Nobody's here for no other personalities. They here for us.
Similar to Forgiato, Bryson was making more traditional rap music before making the jump to MAGA, even performing on the popular hip-hop show 106 in Park. So do you look back and you're like, have shame about the music you used to make?
Shame. I'm like, disgusting. Degeneracy. 2017, I was still making sort of secular music, but I have been celibate for like 5 years at that point already. I've been celibate now like almost 12 years.
You've been celibate for 12 years?
I've been celibate over 12 years, easy.
Why did you make the jump from secular music into MAGA music?
The Bible says in Proverbs 17:15, justifying wickedness is a sin. Online, I was already talking about this stuff. When I was on the Republican primaries, Trump sounded like me. He was overly politically correct. He was blunt, didn't care what you wanted to hear, didn't care about no media storms. I've always been controversial. I'm like, and then what he was saying was a fact. After that, I started getting loud on social media about it.
Financially, are you able to like sustain yourself through music, or do you need to have like other forms of income?
I didn't really not full time.
How much money did you make off music last year?
Last year, probably what, $250,000?
But you're not backed by any major label.
No, all labels are gay. I'm signed to Jesus Christ.
Okay.
What can they do that I haven't accomplished? They'll probably tell you to put on a dress and some makeup. Look at all these homos getting popular.
Is the culture of MAGA anti-LGBTQ?
There's two separate MAGAs. I want to be clear. And the other side of MAGA is more accepting, more inclusive.
And you're not as like down with that?
Nah, because when I first got into this movement, the reason I came into this movement is because people was talking about God. If I was going to be inclusive, I would have just stayed a dang on Democrat.
Bryson has had an unexpected path into MAGA. He grew up in North Carolina in a predominantly Democratic household, and his grandmother was even a member of the Black Panther Party. Bryson's parents had taken issue with his political views, and they were wary about him incorporating those views into his music. But now they fully support his career and have come down to Chicago for the God Save America Fest.
Our kids are a lot.
Was your household political growing up?
No, not really, no.
Forced us to vote Democrat.
They did.
Forced?
As we got older to vote, yeah.
Yeah.
Not forced.
I just naturally thought,
not forced.
as a black person, I was supposed to be Democrat.
And that sounds like it's maybe changed for you?
Now you guys see how they said that their house wasn't even political, right? So me as a listener, that's telling me that they're not in the loop of what's going on in the political world as far as the candidates who's running for president and things like that. So, and he just said it himself, he just felt like he had to vote Democrat because he was black. You feel me? So he didn't even really, or the whole family probably didn't even never do no research on, you know, what the candidates could bring to the table, what their background was, so forth and so forth. They just felt like, oh, okay, I'm black. This is what we got to do. We got to vote for Democrats.
And that's how most black households are.
Right.
That's how I was raised.
Yeah, that's how I was raised. My household was the same way.
Right.
You know, it's some family members that's probably still rolling with Democrats to this day. You know what I mean? No matter what we say. So, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's a perfect example right there that you know, a lot of black families just go with the wave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right, hearsay.
Right. For better terms.
As a black person, I was supposed to be Democrat.
And that sounds like it's maybe changed for you guys?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not gonna say he opened my eyes, but he did get me to think about my conservative views already.
Do you remember when Bryson made the switch to MAGA music? Is it immediate, or did you see a gradual shift?
I remember Bryson went to a Trump rally. Bryson had on this big Make America Great Again hat, Bryson. A really big hat, huge hat. And they got him on the news.
I have a lot of friends who tell me that I shouldn't support Donald Trump because I'm black, which is sort of insane because this is politics. I can support whoever the hell I want to support.
And Trump saw it and tweeted.
I'm off subject right now, right? But that's who he reminds me of when he talks. T-Pain.
Oh.
He kind of sounds like T-Pain when he talks. My bad, y'all. That just came to my head right now. I know that's way off. Y'all like, what the hell is wrong with that, man? Like, but don't you sound like T-Pain, kind of?
I really haven't heard him talk.
Okay, well, yeah, he sound like T-Pain to me, though. But anyway, y'all, my bad, man.
I have a lot of friends who tell me that I shouldn't support Donald Trump because I'm black, which is sort of insane because this is politics. I can support whoever the hell I want to support.
And Trump saw it and tweeted, "Thank you, Bryson." And his followers just started going crazy. When I saw him, you know, trying to get into this political scene, I'm like, that's not gonna mix, dude. You can't do this rap music, which is part of black culture, and then come out with this big Trump hat on your head. This is not getting ready to mix.
In the beginning, when he ain't had no money and he had to go off to some conservative event,
I was still always supporting him.
we always
we always supported
Do you see
him.
more of a market for MAGA music now than, you know, when Trump was running or when he was in office?
I don't understand why Bryson Gray has not been nominated. I'm just gonna say that.
Nominated.
For a Grammy.
Basically, the answer is that there is a lane for MAGA music.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm here in Chicago. We having a MAGA music concert, proving that there's a lane for MAGA music right now.
We're outside of Base Camp, which is the venue that the God Save America Festival is being held at. This is like kind of a small suburb retirement community. This is actually technically a ski lodge. The MAGA rappers who are performing tonight, they all traveled in for this event. They're trying to prove that there's a market for MAGA music outside of like a Trump rally or a political event. Not sure how like rowdy and crazy it's gonna be, but yeah, looking forward to a MAGA concert. Who's excited? There's just something funny about the fact that this MAGA rap concert is also decorated for Halloween. It's kind of empty right now, but according to the people who are organizing this, we're gonna be like pretty packed by the time the concert starts. The God Save America Festival is being thrown by an entertainment company called GOP Jamboree. They bill themselves as an entertainment company that brings conservative people together to listen to conservative entertainment.
My name is Robert Cruz, and I'm the organizer of this concert.
GOP Jamboree is like an entertainment company.
Correct. It's not a political organization. We are here to try to promote conservative entertainers, comedy, music.
So yeah, there's no like politician here tonight. There's no political speakers. It's just
a concert. We want it to be a component in the culture war, so to speak. I hate using that word.
Culture war?
Yeah, I hate that word.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase. I wanted to show a new side of our culture that is starting to emerge. And what that is...
You're saying like conservative culture.
Conservative culture. I started going to political events, and truth be told, everyone's older, maybe a little out of touch, mostly white, and, you know, has a little bit of frumpiness to them. And now the conservatives that I know, the guys that I know and hang out with, they go to bars, they go on vacation with their friends, they take golf trips, they're into concerts. And we wanted to bring those two worlds together.
What's the evolution of tonight's event?
It's always one step at a time. We want tonight to go well, and then we want to take this to different parts of states. I'd like to see...
That was a good point he just made, though. There are two different types of conservatives, though.
Right.
He made a very good point on that. Very good point on that. I agree.
Bring those two worlds together.
What's the evolution of tonight's event?
It's always one step at a time. We want tonight to go well, and then we want to take this to different parts of states. I'd like to see it start to create traction. It might be, you know, the start of a conservative revolution. Culturally speaking.
Yeah. He's kind of a mix of people. I've seen a lot of kids actually here. They build this as a family event. A lot of adults, mostly white people, like middle-aged to a little bit older. A lot of Trump paraphernalia, Make America Great Again signage. I believe these are Proud Boys behind us, right over there. One of the other headliners tonight and a rising star in the MAGA rap world is Tyson James. Like Bryson, he self-identifies as more of a Christian rapper, but has been embracing the MAGA movement in recent years.
My name is Tyson James. I'm a Christian conservative hip-hop artist.
Do you identify as a MAGA rapper? Do you see that as different than Christian rap?
I don't identify as a MAGA rapper. When people ask me, what kind of rapper are you? I never have said that I'm a MAGA rapper.
Why do you think people have labeled you as a MAGA rapper?
Because I make songs that have MAGA in it. The first political song that I made was called MAGA when Trump won. Let me be a voice for the people. Some people didn't like it. Some people liked it. I didn't really care. I just rolled with it. I've always been kind of political my whole life. People want to call us a MAGA rapper. I'm fine. I'm a Christian rapper. I'm a MAGA rapper. I'm a hip-hop artist. I'm whatever you want to call me.
What were you doing before you were rapping?
So before I was rapping, I was like involved in drugs and alcohol. Like I come from addiction and stuff, heroin addiction. I gave my life to God. He gave me the gift of rap. I've been doing music since 2004 and I never had people following me. Nobody bought an album until like 3 years ago.
What changed, do you think?
You know, it could have been the whole political stuff that I put in my music. It didn't really catch steam until Trump.
And you saw a shift of people.
I did kind of see a shift. I just put my politics in there because it's what I believe, it's what I stand for, and people like it.
Yeah.
And it sells.
You know, it's crazy. That's what Tom McDonald does.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he does. Same direction that he's going into. That's why he's getting such recognition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some good, some bad.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? But with this guy right here, I wonder by both of them, well, Bryson already kind of answered the question for me, but I wonder with him, by him being a Christian rapper and kind of going into the MAGA world,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder does his Christian fans stay away from that?
From the politics?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder has he lost like a lot of fans or
Right.
clearly he gained a lot.
Mm-hmm.
MAGA fans, but I wonder did he still, or is he still gaining like the Christian fans as well?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Put my politics in there because it's what I believe, it's what I stand for, and people like it.
Yeah.
And it sells, so
There's
might
a
as well do it.
marketability.
There's a market.
What are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Division. I'm doing Two Genders, Roe v. Wade, pedophiles.
What do you describe as the MAGA culture?
It's just a bunch of people that love the country.
And you don't see that on the other side.
No, I don't see that on the other side right now. People want a voice. And right now, in music, we are their voice.
I want you guys to make some noise for the one, the only Tyson
What brought you out tonight?
What brought me out tonight was like all this love for the movement, the MAGA movement. We're picking up steam. I want to be a part of it. We're making history. You know, I love America. That's why I'm out here today.
I feel like it's surprising to be like young and so involved in politics.
Yeah, I was not even able to vote last year. I just turned 19 last week, so
Oh my gosh, happy birthday.
happy birthday to me. All I want for my birthday is for the red wave to continue and to get these Republicans and conservatives and MAGA Republicans, ultra MAGA, back in office.
So what is MAGA rap?
So I'm not a big fan of rap myself, but when it comes to MAGA rap, I will put on some Forgiato Blow. I'll put on some Bryson Gray. I love Bryson Gray.
What's your favorite Bryson Gray song?
Trump is your president. He's still our president. You've never seen anything like this in history. Obama or Bush or Clinton, they never had this. They never had jerseys. They never had rap shows. They've never had these giant conferences, these giant rallies. We're the most unified movement in American history. Look at all the Trump flags, Trump officers, Trump shirts, Trump stores, Trump rallies. You've never seen anything like this ever.
I saw you on stage. You were like pulled up by Tyson, and not only were you pulled up on stage, but you were like rapping to every single song. It's like you knew every single verse.
Because I've been listening to the music a lot.
What's your favorite Tyson song?
Genders. Two genders.
You want to make music one day?
Yes.
What kind of music do you want to make?
Like about God and how much lives matter.
When you tell friends and family, okay, I went to like a Maga rap concert tonight, do you get any kind of reaction from them?
Yeah, they laugh at me. Of course they laugh. They're like, oh, you're so silly, you and your MAGA stuff, you know. I think it's a culture growing in America that's not only focused so much on politics, but more on morals.
You also have a lot of lyrics on stage that like are incendiary, maybe to like a more secular group. Mm-hmm. Do you think about the controversy of bringing your son to an event like this?
I'm all for the controversy. As long as we're representing what we believe. It's influenced my son in so many ways that are positive versus artists like Lil Nas X and etc.
This thing belongs to God, the rainbow. Promise, it's not pride. So we're gonna do a little thing here, all right? LGBTQ, a bunch of pedophiles. That's a pretty cigarette.
See?
Oh my goodness.
I wonder did any of them get an invite?
You know what?
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. The one transgender that was there, well, I forgot his or her name.
Terry.
Terry.
Mm-hmm.
You think Terry showed up?
I don't know.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
I don't know.
Did police officers go to NWA concerts and they play the song F the Police?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey.
Seeing a pride flag torn up on stage at a concert was a little jarring, but most of the attendees seemed unfazed. But after spotting our camera crew, 2 staff members who were visibly shaken made a point to come up to tell me how they felt about what went down tonight.
I don't know if you saw the staff all crying, so. Everyone was being so nice to me, and then I see them over there cheering for a pride flag to get ripped down. I'm literally served you beer with my rainbow armband on, and now you're cheering that? Okay, were you being fake to me?
My daughter is gay. My daughter is not a pedophile. She's 17 years old. It does not mean that she's a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, we all, her and I both left the bar crying.
I can understand where they're coming from because, you know, they're not, the way the music sound, like they're targeting all LGBTQs under that one pedophile type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the music sounds to them. So they have a good point. You know what I mean? They're not all pedophiles. So I agree with that. So the I can see if someone was to take the music the wrong way because how they're targeting that particular group.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I get it.
All, her and I both left the bar crying. It's just not what we thought was going to happen tonight.
I saw some staff members who were upset about the anti-LGBTQ stance that the artist took. And for the record, my sister's gay. I have no issue with any of that. I think that is one of those things where we have one issue not in common. Does that make us not in common in general?
Does that change how you saw the success of tonight and the ability to take this and multiply it into cities?
So I'm going to be honest. So what I saw tonight, I saw a lot of smiling faces.
Yeah.
And then I heard there was somebody who was hurting, and my face changed. I was not happy about it because I don't want anyone to leave here hurting.
This ain't no safe space. Drop that.
Maybe the next conversation is, hey, Bryson, let's figure this out.
What are you actually going to say to Bryson and Tyson or Gianna that's going to change their opinion about the message that they have seen a lot of success in with the more hardcore MAGA group?
The truth? Probably nothing. But by disclosing it to them and making them understand it, maybe somewhere, somehow, down the road, we could find a common ground.
I should be been on everything. I'm a hateful bigot and everything I say is so mean. Tell me something I don't know.
Hey, y'all, so much.
How do you think it went?
I think it was a good turnout. Like, I looked out in the crowd, and it looked like there was 500 people out there. Everybody had a good time. It was lit. We put on a good show. Everybody knows our lyrics.
this right here felt like what we wanted. We're starting this tour off. There's no problems. There's no drama. Everything here is safe. It's not what, I mean, there's no extremists in here.
It might be my favorite show I've ever done, and I'm gonna tell you why.
This is your favorite show?
This is the first show where it's really just us three, no politicians. This was a concert.
This shows that the movement's nowhere near dead. They're trying to say like, oh, Republicans are over Trump. Biden's been the so-called president for over 2 years, and we've still got hundreds of people showing up for pro-MAGA events. This is a real movement.
There are conspiracy theorists and freaks on both sides of the aisle, Erica, and that's why the one thing with Vice is you go and you just extrapolate one person, you extrapolate that to a whole entire movement, when that's not a fair representation. This is a more fair representation of the conservative movement, of the future of conservative rap. So, you know, you're seeing it right here. You can't stop this. You call him a black, white supremacist all you want, but everybody knows that's a lie.
What did you think? I want to know what you thought.
Look,
You had fun.
I bounced
You feel something. You was rocking out.
I don't think you're putting it in the face of the people who aren't already here to hear that music. I think it's incendiary, and I understand that that's part of your base and that's truly what you believe in. But I think that there were some people that maybe if they saw that would be like, dang, feels aggressive, rather than it just being a commentary on LGBTQ. But I am a gay person, and it doesn't like offend me.
But I think,
This is a different combo. I don't. Never mind.
What?
I don't think you're truly gay.
Milo Yiannopoulos said the same thing to me at Straight Pride Parade, but yet here we are still.
But now that I know, I'm still talking to you the same way I talked to you beforehand, didn't I?
No, you asked me if I was really gay or not. Did it matter before? Does it matter now?
No, I'm just asking because it's a different conversation. I'm gonna still talk to you respectful like how I always have. But I always wonder stuff like this because I talk to everybody. But I'm gonna ask questions because I'm a curious guy.
So the God Save America Festival has ended. I did end up telling the guys that I was gay, which is not what I wanted to come in saying, but I did want them to hear from somebody who had objectively been talking to them about their music as someone who is LGBTQ, that maybe you have to think a little bit about the fact that there might just be gay people in the crowd. And I think that that might hold them back in terms of messaging this movement out to a wider audience who's not so hardcore MAGA, so hardcore Trump.
A number of these MAGA rappers have had their songs deplatformed, which they claim has hurt their chance at mainstream success. But deplatforming and censorship might actually be leading to more loyalty and popularity among the MAGA rap fan base who take pride in the censorship narrative. And looking at the crowd tonight, the people who showed up clearly already believe in what these guys are saying. So is censorship and deplatforming the right reaction? Or maybe it's better to just let their music be out in the world and let the world decide if they want to listen to it or not.
The future of MAGA rap, I think, has more legs than people think. I think they will be able to replicate this in other cities. I think you will be able to draw a crowd who wants to come out and see MAGA rappers. How long that will last, because of the novelty of it, remains to be seen. This is a culture that hasn't stopped since Trump got into power and hasn't seemingly wanted to stop since he has left office. What happens when there's a culture being created? Somebody's going to try and make music for it. And right now, the guys that we saw on stage are the ones who are the most popular and taking up the torch to do that.
Wow. Wow, very interesting.
Yeah.
I think it'll last a long time.
It may, or it may die down.
You think it'll die down?
I mean, I think it's kind of like any type of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the rap that's lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got some that's just, it's that wave. You know what I mean? And then it just falls apart after so long. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I feel like they're just going through a lot of controversy things with their music, like a lot of artists does.
Mm-hmm.
That's controversial like that. You know, your Eminems, you know, your NWAs, your Ice Cubes, your Tupacs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that what comes along with that kind of music, though. You know, when you're making that kind of music, that kind of controversial music, you go always have issues with somebody trying to stop you from coming out.
Right.
You know, same they did with NWA. Y'all, I don't know if y'all are NWA fans or ever seen the movie or whatnot, but same thing they did with them. You know, they try to stop them from doing a song at a concert.
Right.
You know, told them, they said, And do that song at a concert, they'll go to jail. So you know what I mean. So it's just that's what comes with the territory. It's like when you're a social media person, you know, you go to get the backlash, you go to get the hate, comments, and you know all that kind of stuff. You know, depending on what your content is, it's gonna come. You know, whether you're doing good content, bad content, somebody has something negative to say about what you're doing.
Yeah, that's life.
You know, yeah. So I remember the movie I was watching. It was with Denzel. I want to say it was the little mafia movie. Oh, who's the mafia man?
I know.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Right. But anyway, the guy said success will sometimes take shots at you. You know what I'm saying? But what are you supposed to be? Not be successful?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in their case, they'll keep on moving. They'll keep going, keep pushing it. You know, but again, success is gonna take shots.
Right.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
And that's just what happens with being successful. So, but anyway, when you have anything?
Nothing that I could think of.
Okay.
Right now.
All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that one, man. Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump through some shout outs.
Okay, first shout out goes to Iriman. What's up, Iriman?
Iriman. Shout out to, I ain't gonna say it like, yes I am. Iriman. Shout out to you though, man. Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that. Let us know what you thought about it. Comment down below. Come back and join for some more reactions.
Yes. Second shout out goes to Brenda Trump. What's up, Brenda Trump?
Brenda Trump, what's going on? Shout out to you. What a coincidence, huh?
Right.
Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction as well.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
We always thank you guys for stopping by.
Oh, we appreciate y'all so much.
You know what I mean? And we out this thing.
Yes. Peace. Hold on, look those. And I smell like onions.